Hello, folks. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Plucking Petals podcast with James and Kyle. As always, I am Kyle.
And I'm James.
And guess what?
It's 2017.
It's 2017 because you're downloading this on Tuesday, which means that it's in January. We are now 2017.
Hey, dude, Garth Brooks.
As we go a little something like this.
It's all about the good, bad, love, hate. How was your New Year's, James?
It was fantastic. I spent it with some wonderful people.
Was I there?
Yeah, because it was
yeah,
your
I was
house.
there.
It was your house.
Fishing for compliments. This is my New Year's resolution, is always asking for compliments at all times. So
Yeah. Well, you did say to work on your own self-confidence. So the easiest way is to get people to just compliment you all of the time.
that's right. That's right. I constantly bug my girlfriend for compliments because it makes me feel better.
Those
even
glasses
though,
really bring out your eyes.
see, this is gonna be the best. This is gonna be my favorite podcast already. It's all Kyle centric, which we already know I'm self-absorbed. But now I'm getting compliments out of that, which is absolutely wonderful. So yeah, we had the New Year's party. It went really well. Then I played Venga Boys, We Like to Party as the first song of 2017. Just in case anyone thought this year was going to be good, I wanted to make sure that we kind of set the standard super low.
What are you talking about? The Venga Boys? That's bringing it in on a high note.
Yeah,
They like to party. We were at a party. It fit the tone perfectly.
It did. I'm all about tone when it comes to picking music for parties, and I felt like, why not start the new year off right? I mean, for me at least, I feel like that song is fine. I like the song.
So
For me though,
if because we listened to Cool Games Inc., you actually recommended that to me. They had the video game idea where Mr. Six from the Six Flags commercials, who's like the young guy in the old guy mask dancing to
real
that
gross.
song.
yeah.
Is the only reason I cared about it or even really knew what it was.
Yeah.
And actually, when you played the whole song at your New Year's Eve party, it was the first time I realized that song had words.
Oh my god.
I just thought it was like the...
Oh no,
yeah.
no, there are words.
No.
I've got something to tell you, and then I don't know, something about I've got news for you, and then I'm coming for you. There's not a lot of depth. It's not a very lyrical based song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like that song, but some people don't like that song. So for those people, 2017 is probably gonna suck. But for me and you, that we actually enjoy the song, maybe something's good gonna happen. We don't know.
Or maybe the whole year time thing is just an arbitrary metric we use so we can actually like meet each other and make plans for the same dates. And really, there's not really much of a difference between now it being 2017 and 3 days ago when it was 2016. Just saying. Don't stare at me.
2017 nihilism.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Did you make any New Year's resolutions?
No.
Okay.
Did you?
I made one. Just to stay alive. I'm doing pretty well so far. I like to make New Year's resolutions that are really easy. And that one is staying alive. So, and not the song, just the act of staying
All right,
alive.
I will eat one less calorie a day than I used to.
Okay.
Bam, New Year's
I'm gonna hold you
resolution.
to it now.
Yeah.
Show me that fitness pal, motherfucker. I understand. Maybe we'll drink coffee at the
Yeah,
same time.
dead
This
air.
is wonderful. Normally we just have water, and now we have coffee. So, and I took an energy shot before I came over. 'cause
Oh,
I
no.
didn't- I'm trying to balance my energy levels again, and now I have coffee, and now I'm really excited. So we are going to try something a little new this episode, where James had this really great idea where we are going to go over some old problems for we've been doing this for over a year and a half now. You realize that?
Yeah.
I saw it on my timeline the other day. I'm like, we've been doing this for a while. I know we took the small hiatus, and that was my fault, but we have a bunch of problems, so we thought we'd go over some and check in with ourselves to make sure that we are still in the problem zone of this.
Yeah.
And because, in the beginning, we had likes and dislikes, but now we are simply dislike
Negativity,
city.
baby.
Yeah, we are. Everyone's going to die.
That's what
town.
people like.
Exactly. No
Yeah,
one wants
that's
to hear
what
me
get
talk
hits.
about great.
No
yeah.
one's like, hey, someone helped someone else on the news. It's always like, hey, there was another shooting, million
and,
views.
and this cat ate a dog or something. Just bad stuff. I'm
that,
really.
that would be
riffing.
very interesting.
2017.
Actually. I would read the crap out of that
Riff
article.
City.
Yeah. All right. So I did backs last time, and so our dishwasher was absolutely filthy.
Gross.
Like, the dishwasher itself was disgusting. I guess the last tenants where we lived didn't clean it, so I was like bending over, like taking out this screen, and my back was just killing me.
Yeah.
So I still hate backs.
You still hate backs?
Yeah.
All right. Well, for me personally, I still dislike hangovers. Especially for New Year's Eve, I had a little bit of a hangover. I drank a lot of the alcohol.
Yeah.
And had a couple of shots of Fireball because
I
no one
went-
else will do shots of anything
Yeah,
else
I don't
with
like
me.
Fireball.
I'm okay with Fireball still, but that's the only shot. I like doing group shots. Doing shots alone makes me feel really sad. And I will do them, but I like to do them in the group, and most people don't
I
want to
don't really
do...
like doing shots, and I don't
Really?
like owning any liquor that is the best way to consume it is to just blast it by your taste buds and get it
Well,
into your bellies
You know
as
what?
quickly as
It's
possible.
Belly. Well, hold on. Do you have two stomachs now?
Wait, what?
You said blast it into your bellies.
No, blast it by your taste buds.
No, you
and
said
get it-
blast it by your taste buds and into your bellies.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you implying you have two
I
bellies
don't think
now?
I said bellies, but I'm not.
I'm good.
Not positive. Okay.
I can hear. I have headphones on today,
Yeah.
so I understand. Yeah, I'm still not big into hangovers. That's just me personally. James, I'll just fire back at you. One of your first problems with this whole entire podcast was that you hate Chipotle.
Yeah.
Has that changed?
So really, that was just a guise to say I really like GMOs,
Okay.
but I really didn't like Chipotle because he put cilantro and everything. But recently, I went to a Chipotle in person and was like, "Hey, do you guys have rice that does have cilantro in it?" And the lady was like, "Yeah." So I got a burrito like that, and it was really good.
Did you enjoy it?
I really enjoyed it.
I'm glad. That makes
Yeah.
me very happy. See, I'll remove that from the problems list because things in your life are looking up in a non-cilantro lifestyle.
Absolutely. Oh man, do you still not like being dependent on technology?
Yeah, I still hate that. As we're going using our phones to look through the Google Drive that we made for all of our problems. Yeah, I wish I could remember all of our problems, but I can't. So
No, I
it
don't
still
have-
hurts.
I
It
don't-
It hurts a lot. It really does. Hey James, feelings still? Are you really still having a problem with the Browns?
I have. So the person in my life that was really into it is left somewhere else. So I haven't really been paying attention to the Browns at all
Gotcha.
this year. I do know. I think they were 0-14 and then won their first game of the season.
This is true.
On Christmas Eve.
Yes.
And I did happen to catch the end of it, and my God, did it look like ugly. Like I went to St. Ignatius, and I've been to some high school football games that look like more refined skill exhibitions than whatever the
It's
hell
just a
that
sloppy
was.
team. It's
Yeah.
just fun slop. Just a bunch of pigs. Well, I mean, we did win that one game, and now we don't have that really cool parade that... I mean, I hate parades. I should add that to the list for next
Parades?
episode. Fucking hate parades.
I don't know if I've ever been to one, but
really?
they just
You're
I don't
not missing out.
I don't like being in traffic. I don't like large groups of people. I don't like when you're in those situations where it's so loud that you kind of have to scream to get the person who's immediately next to you to listen to what you're saying.
Yeah.
But even then, it's kind of jumbled and they won't get everything. So you can't have any kind of conversation with the person. You're just
No.
like, there's a thing. What? No, there's a thing. Oh,
You're
okay.
just clapping at it.
Yeah.
And they throw candy at you, which is that's just basic assault at the end of the day, which I don't enjoy. There's a great Mitch Hedberg joke though I really enjoy, where he's like, I like parades, but sometimes I get very bored. So what I'll do is I'll walk in the opposite direction, and that fast forwards the parade.
Oh, I miss that man. I love
he's-
his joke about
he's-
bananas too.
Oh yeah. Do you want a frozen banana? No. Do you want a regular? Well, I want a regular banana later. So yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I'm glad you like the Browns. I'm sad that we don't have that parade that I'm not even gonna go to anyways. But they did donate like $2,000 to some charity that I don't know.
Oh, that's
and people
cool.
are still upset. My grandmother's boyfriend was upset there was not gonna be a parade. He was more upset about that. Which, I mean, he's a dick. It doesn't matter. He doesn't know technology.
Well, you can just
so-
have a parade.
That's
I'm
true.
sure it's a lot of work, but you don't have to have a reason. You can just go
can just
get
go.
together and put on a parade. I don't know what the permitting's like, but you can just throw a parade for anything.
Yeah, exactly. It doesning have to be.
You throw a
Browns
parade
losing.
for not having the Browns parade.
That's some
Bam.
meta shit. We don't think we can handle that in Cleveland though. I don't think that's a good idea.
What was review hostility? I don't remember specifically what that one was.
I'm pretty sure that was when Batman vs Superman came out, and people were just attacking reviewers because they didn't agree that the movie was bad. So they took it out on them saying they just didn't understand or get it.
Okay, why don't I just turn this into a review of Rogue One? Like,
Yeah, we can do that real quick.
So we
things
like
happened.
we like those Red Letter Media reviews, and he did like a quick little 7-minute video just
Yeah.
describing what he didn't like about Rogue One. And
Yeah.
then did you see that last night he released like a 12-minute video that's just responding to comments on that first video?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
So people were like, "Oh, you just don't get it. Like, you keep using this word context. Like, you know, The Empire Strikes Back wouldn't make sense if you didn't have the first Star Wars movie. So, like, you know, saying that you need the other Star Wars movie for this one to make sense is stupid." And he's just like, "No."
I did not say that at the least bit. I like parts of Rogue One. Did we talk about Rogue One last episode?
No, we talked about it at your party.
That's what
Yeah.
it was. We were getting. I was very, very sauced at that point. We were talking about
Yeah.
Rogue One. Our friend Joe really likes Star Wars,
Mm-hmm.
and he's very much about those movies, which is totally fine. And it seemed like he agreed with some of our points, but at the end of the day, he still really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
I thought it was really bad.
Yeah.
Like, I
don't
didn't
think I'd
like
see
it at
again.
all.
The
No.
last hour was cool.
But the thing is, yeah, it was good action that you could tell what was happening, but, like, so many movies have that,
Yeah.
yeah, we
no,
don't need that.
I like the sassy robot. That made me laugh. It
Yeah.
was better than Jar Jar. That's,
That's
all I gotta think about
he was
that.
the only character that had an arc because, like, he started, like, hating people. He's like, I only do this because they, like, reprogrammed me to.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he's like, I'll sacrifice myself to save these people.
Well, he's a robot.
Yeah.
He knew the odds, and the odds are not in his favor.
But he did it anyway. So that's a character arc because he went through some stuff and it changed him and he made it. And no other character has that.
no, he was the most interesting character, and he was a robot.
Yeah.
So that's pretty bad writing-wise. Felicity Jones, I'm sure she's a great actor.
Or maybe she's not, but
Maybe
you
she's
can't
not.
tell
I
from
can't
this
tell
movie.
because the dialogue was absolute garbage town,
Mm.
and that's fine. I mean, some of the sequences are cool. It was boring. I will give you that. I
But-
will give you that much.
So I kind of feel like what you're doing, a little bit of like what Joe did, is it's like, I really like Star Wars too.
Yeah.
And I really want to like this movie. Because
Yeah.
it's not like prequel levels of bad.
No,
it's just,
it really isn't.
it's not good. And
They
then so I
hyped
feel
it.
like
They
a lot
hyped
of,
it.
and then a lot of reviewers were like, it's awesome. It's a Star Wars story. Like,
That doesn't. It's just. It's the same. The people who do the Batman vs Superman thing, where they're just
Yeah.
like, well, it's something I grew up with my childhood, so it has to be good. Like, and I agree. It wasn't a great movie by any chance or stretch of the imagination, but I think it had some moments there that I enjoy. Like, it's like I think.
but how long before that's not worth it?
That's
like-
true. After the second viewing, it's no longer.
No,
it's no
but I
longer
meant
for
like
me.
as a franchise. So, you know, The Force Awakens.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say as a friendship.
No, yeah, we're
as
done
a
here.
friendship. This is over. 2017. Let's do this.
Nah, it's because the Force Awakens was pretty good, had likable characters, and yeah, you could say it didn't really have an interesting story, but I didn't care because I was having fun watching it,
Yeah.
which Rogue One didn't have.
No, Rogue
And then-
One didn't have the fun. Didn't have the funness.
So like, I don't
Is
know where
funness
you
a
are with
word?
the Marvel movies, but like, I
Caught
haven't
up?
seen the last 3 or 4 because
Oh.
I fell off of that bandwagon.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I like them.
I haven't seen Civil War. I didn't see Winter Soldier. Like,
Yeah.
it
was fine.
became
People
too much
fought.
like. It became superhero movie burnout for me, where I just
Yeah.
like didn't want to see like a new character be introduced. Refusal of the call. He finally steps up to like, okay,
But that's just basic storytelling.
I
though.
know, but it was like too much of the same style and the same feel like too quickly. And
Do you
I just
feel like
kept-
Guardians changed that? I feel like
I
Guardians
don't
was
feel
a
like it
little
changed
better.
it, but I feel like it was different enough that I would
The
watch that one.
structure-wise,
Yeah, like I don't
Second
know.
one's coming out. It's got a baby Vin Diesel, which is my favorite. He's gonna drink Corona and talk about family, but he's only gonna say I am Groot. Because dialogue is hard. Dialogue is real hard. It's fine. Anyways, James, what do you think about? I'm just scrolling through all your lists. How about people who can't take criticism? Have you changed?
No, I
Have you
think that
changed
one's
your
still
ways?
pretty spot on.
Yeah, that one's kind of hard. I agree. Well, then I'll fire another one at you. Fuck you. How about these? See, like as I look through your list, I realize when I look at my list, they're kind of like very situational. Yours is like very straightforward. Like I can't be like change your mind about how problem of cancer is or addiction. Like you have very serious topics, and I can't make jokes about them. Alzheimer's. Like what? Have you changed your mind on how old people happen? That's awful. How about let's do one that's a little more. Let's see. You did backs already. This is called high class. Oh, self-diagnosed gluten intolerance. Are you cool with gluten?
I'm I'm very cool with gluten.
You down with the glutes?
Yeah.
No, glutes or something else.
Gluten has gluten's in a lot of foods that I like
Okay.
beer and bread.
That is true. Have you had gluten-free beer?
No.
It tastes bad. It tastes real bad.
Yeah, you can maybe do it well,
Yeah.
but I don't think so.
Okay. No, we're not. No, you can't do it well.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay, yeah, damn right I'm right. I'm the one with the phone.
Oh, I did the access pipeliners 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, did
and
you?
I heard they actually got that changed.
They did. They got
Yeah.
it changed, which is super cool of them.
So
They did it.
I thought of this metaphor for it.
Okay, I'm excited for
So
words.
like it's cool. Like you don't have to have that couple like really close to your property. You
Yeah,
can go
would you
in-
say it's dab worthy? I know I'm teaching you about dabbing, so I want to make sure.
Let's not talk about dabbing.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so this is more like, yeah, you didn't have to have it there, but you totally didn't go through the right channels. Like I complained about that time, like they had the opportunity and just squandered it.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's say I'm the United States of America.
Okay.
And you're
nice to meet you.
the Indian tribe in this case,
Hell
whose
yeah.
name I'm forgetting right now.
Okay.
I
I
can't remember.
Non-cultured.
So I get home
Not
from
on
work.
Tumblr.
It's Standing Rock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So-
it's Rolling Rock. It's not Rolling Rock.
It's the Rolling. We're calling it the roll. You're the Rolling Rock tribe. I get
Hell
home from
yeah.
work and I'm like, hey, honey, I had a really long day. I don't want to cook us dinner. Why don't we go out to eat somewhere? What sounds good to you? And you're like, well, nothing. Yeah, I whatever. I'll go with whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you sure? Because I'm really feeling Chinese. She's like, yeah, Chinese is fine. So I drive to the Chinese restaurant. We sit down. I order a drink. The drink shows up, and you're like, I want to go to the Italian place. So I've already got money invested at this restaurant, and now
Okay.
you're throwing up a huge fit that you want to go to the. It would have been fine if you said it when I got home, but now it's a thing.
Now, I'm assuming the United States loses a bunch of money because of this.
Yeah. So it would be like I just
Probably
lost
more than that.
I just lost
$1.35 drink at the.
Yeah, I
Chinese
just
place.
lost. I was thinking more like a bourbon, so like $10. But like
Okay.
I just lost the $10 I put down.
Yeah.
I'm a bourbon, and now I got a tip, and we got to drive across town.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why. That's why I think it's kind of iffy, but I think that's a good metaphor to represent the situation going on there.
I'm actually glad that it happened. One, because that's just kind of sucky, but
Mm-hmm.
two, it shows that protesting works in some capacity.
Yeah, I
in
guess there's
some
truth to that.
capacity.
But it's more like the actual people being there. It was more the kind of like social media
Yeah.
kind of blitz. It was all over my Facebook wall, but kind of what I complained about in the problem time. It was more of a problem of like misinformation.
Exactly.
Like you could have said, "Hey, we don't want it here," and we kind of screwed up. We missed our window, but please, we still don't want it here.
Yeah.
But it was more like
We done
just
goofed.
the lies. Like it's going over burial site. No.
No, it's not. Read, please, read.
Yeah.
Read. Well, I like the idea that the protesting is now a viable option again.
Whatever happened to Occupy Wall Street?
Oh boy, that didn't work. I wanted it to work. That would have been fun. But yeah, no, it just shows that with right presence and you just keep doing it. Eventually, it works. When they say, when all the people who voted Trump were like, well, just shut up. We're like, well, no, we can. Now we have. They're like, protesting doesn't work at all. Well, now we see that it does work. Maybe not on that level, but it's. I have a way to have a voice in it. In some way, it matters now. May not be a good voice, but it certainly matters. Not really, though. Let's be quite honest.
How do you feel about finding a place to live?
Oh, well, I found the place, and I have a dope-ass landlord. Did I tell her she got me Christmas presents?
No, you didn't.
Oh, Maureen. She doesn't know technology either, I don't think. So she's not going to listen to this. But our landlord lives above us.
It's okay. No one's listening to this.
That's fine. We get like 20 downloads. It's
Yeah.
cool. So I have a landlord. She lives above us. She's 72 years old. She is an absolute sweetheart. She leaves all the time to go visit her daughter in Nashville. So she has been gone for like 2 weeks now, and she's not coming back to almost the tail end of January. So she left me Christmas presents. Not my roommate Jason. My name is only on the card, and it's only on the note that she left. But she got me a bag of apples, a bag of oranges, chocolates, and a big thing of cashews.
That is such an old lady gift.
It is
to give
awesome.
someone. Here's a bag of fruit
they're
and
at
nuts.
Aldi. I know
Yeah.
because I know that she shops at Aldi because we talk about Aldi. Because I also think she doesn't know Jason's name, and I've been rubbing it in his face so hard that this woman thought of me to get me Christmas presents that are food because I love food, and didn't get Jason shit.
I do really like your place, but right in the like vestibule or like where you enter.
That's a big word I don't know.
Oh, but it smells like old lady, and it's weird that old lady
Yeah, it
has a
does.
smell. Like,
Yeah.
but what is it? Like, what makes that smell?
Walgreens perfume?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. We're trying to slowly get rid of that. I've been cooking higher oil stuff, like vegetable oil and stuff, that's been kind of eating away at it a little bit. But I think I just need to put a bunch of like plugins somewhere.
Yeah, it's like not in your place when you're in there, but it is just It's
just so weird. It just smells. It reminds me of my grandmother, which is not a bad thing.
No.
But I agree. Something about maybe when we're not home, she like takes a bunch of clothes and just like rubs them on things, or like I don't know.
But the thing is, it's like I'm pretty sure my grandma's house smelled the same way. Like, why? What is this common thread that is the old lady smell? Like, what?
The Great Depression. Do you get a free bottle of something? I don't know.
I don't know, Kyle.
I don't know. Is it government cheese? I'm not sure. She didn't tell me. I don't ask questions. Don't. It's 2017. Stop it. One of your things was mosquitoes. Are you down with them mosquitoes?
No, my fiery burning hatred of mosquitoes grows in intensity.
Good. I'm glad.
I would do almost anything to get rid of this bug. Like, I hate mosquitoes so much. Actually, people are like, "Oh, winter's terrible." There's no mosquitoes in winter. Winter's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't walk around and get little bumps and then like scratch and then there's just blood on my arm. Like, carrying diseases.
Getting blood. Oh,
well, no, because you
scratching
scratch
so
the
hard.
thing and then like the mosquito's there, and a lot of times like I catch it like right when it's on there and you smack it and it's just like that might not even be all your blood. Like,
oh yeah. It
So-
looks kind of badass though when you have blood on you that's not your blood.
Family.
Yeah, it means serious business. That's what that definitely means. You said you also had a problem with mice that we discussed. I believe they ruined some stuff at Platform, right?
yeah, they got into a bag of grain.
Are you
I hate the
cool?
little
Are you like
bastards.
all about flowers for Algernon now, or like no?
No, I still don't like them, but it is nothing close to my hatred of mosquitoes. But
That's
they're like
fine.
little bastards, and they shit everywhere.
Yeah, they are.
In fact, if they went outside to shit, I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, "Oh, we got one," but there's
Yeah.
no shit anywhere. So
No, it's
but-
only in your grain, and it makes
Yeah.
your process makes your process harder. So I'm assuming that you're still not into flying, because I haven't seen you fly anywhere recently.
No, I don't really take a lot of vacations. Oh, I went to Colorado kind of recently, but for the Great American Beer Festival.
Oh
but,
yeah, and you flew.
yeah.
How was that?
Maybe
that was the problem that
was
you
it
had.
my problem? I can't even remember.
I didn't
but-
put dates on the
Yeah,
Google Doc. Okay, I just
hate
put the
commercial
list.
flying
Yeah,
so much.
it's garbage.
All right, I also hate prank channels. Or like.
Oh, we do
on
new
YouTube.
problems
So,
now.
but
Awesome.
But I was thinking because the one I don't know any of these people. I watch H3H3.
Yeah.
This one prankster pretended to get into luggage. They pretended to check him, and he said like, "Hey, I flew in the bag in the underhead compartment," and they were like, "No, you didn't, because there's no oxygen down there, and it reaches temperatures of like negative 30 degrees,
Yeah.
so you'd be dead."
Oh, that would have been
Plus, we
nice,
have a
wouldn't it?
picture of you getting on the plane, but like.
Yeah.
Some idiot's gonna watch the YouTube video and try that and then die.
Yeah,
So
well,
I
they're
hate-
12, so they'll watch anything. Yeah, the prank videos it's like that new weird trend on YouTube right now, and I hate it.
And there's a lot of like racism to a lot of them. It's like,
yeah.
let me go up to a black guy and call him the N-word. Oh no, he's so crazy and violent and he's beating me up. And it's like, well, first of all, that's a shitty thing to do. But second, like, you paid that guy to beat you up and like
Exactly.
make this thing even more tense.
Yeah,
right now.
a lot of the prank channels are very much all paid acting gigs. Like, that's just what it is.
It might have been the same guy, I don't know, but a guy's like, hey, what happens if I park my Trump bumper stickered car in the middle of like an urban area? Mm-hmm. And then like these three black guys came up, one's holding a hockey stick.
Yeah.
He had no skates, no rollerblades, just holding a
They're
and
like,
they
"We
just
ran
start
out of
beating
money."
the crap out of it.
We ran out of money. That's
And
basically
then
what they're saying.
some guy on Twitter's like, hey, I live, in the high rise next to this parking lot. Here's a picture of the guy introducing his skit, and standing behind the camera are the three black guys, like ready to go.
Yeah.
Like,
People don't. They
Yeah.
believe them because that's how people believe the internet works. Apparently, they're like, "Oh, this person must have done this with editing, and these people are all real. Why would anyone want to play a prank on us and make millions of fucking dollars?"
because everyone's afraid of things different than them. And then if you're like, hey, I'm a racist, look, I told you I was right to be racist because they're being violent to a car with a hockey stick.
They want that self-actualization.
That YouTube
My words
money.
hurt. I bit my tongue in New Year's Eve. Were you there at that point?
I left
Did you
around
left?
1:30.
Okay, so I ate a carrot, and then I bit my tongue so hard that I bled. and now I'm like, I can just feel it at the tip of my tongue, literally.
How long did you guys go that night?
I think I went to bed around 2:30. I think James and Joe stayed up till like 4:30 watching Futurama or whatever, because that's what James does.
Wait, without Jason, were they at your place with neither of you awake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we were all drunk, so we
Yeah.
just kind of turned on the TV. Just put on something.
What was that Snapchat of James's toe? Did you
He hit his toe on something, and I don't know what it was, but it looks broken.
It looks real bad.
He said I texted him today, and he told me that it's looking a little better, but it still hurts.
Yeah.
I don't think you can fix a broken toe. He told me. It's just
I
kind
don't
of,
think you do anything for
Yeah,
it.
I think you just
wait
kind
it
of
out.
deal. So, yeah, I don't know what he did, but he mentioned it, and I just thought he was just like, "Oh, you stubbed your toe." But after seeing that, I feel bad for making fun of him at the party because I'm like, "It's not bad. What are you talking about?"
When did that happen? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He just walked over to me and was like, "I stubbed my toe really bad." I'm like, "Okay, well, sure. I don't know. I can kiss it or something." Well, that's what my mom would do, so that's fine.
How do you feel about people that spoil endings?
I guess
Everybody
it depends.
dies at the end of Rogue One.
Oh no, they get the Death Star plans. Oh my god. I feel okay about it. As long as it's something that I don't, even if I care about it, I still don't care. It's about the experience and the journey, not so much the ending.
Yeah, it really is. Because if it was all about just like knowing what happened, then no one would watch any movies. You just read the Wikipedia synopsis of each plot.
And sometimes I just do that because I'm like, someone talked about a movie, and I'm like, I'm never gonna see this movie. I'll read the cliff notes on it for like 10 minutes, and it's gonna be perfect. I didn't waste any time whatsoever.
Oh yeah, one of your problems was unneeded sequels. Let's talk about Star Wars.
Oh god, we can go. Everything is full circle with Star Wars. We didn't need to see how we got the Death Star plans. When I first saw Star Wars, never once, the many times I've seen it, never once I said, I would like to see how they acquired these.
Yeah, not once did that cross my mind.
No.
And it was really weird. And I don't know if this stuck out to anyone else, because when the first ones were made, technology wasn't that great, and the Death Star plans was just like a little black and white, the best a computer could do at the time.
Yeah.
Which kind of fit the grimy 80s future tech of the real Star Wars.
Yeah.
But then this Rogue One,
yeah, literally
had like all of the new future technology we have to make the X-Wings and stuff look even sleeker and more. And then it still had the shitty black and white picture of the Death Star because that's what they had in the real movie, and it looked really out of place because it didn't fit the like.
Yeah, and Grand Moff Tarkin looked really odd too. Just everything, like, I don't understand how they always get that so like. There's been movies out there, I can't name any right now, but like when they do that, it looks pretty good. But like, I mean, you saw the new Fast and the Furious movie, right?
No.
Oh, what?
I haven't seen 7 yet.
You made 3 family jokes in this podcast.
No.
You haven't seen the new one.
I need to catch up on it. I heard it was great.
Spoiler alert, Paul Walker is now dead.
I didn't know that.
He's skirted out of control.
And they used his brother
and he's
for some
dead.
of the things.
But they put like this facial recognition thing on it, but it looked really bad. And it's like, they make tons of money off these movies. Why can't they do something better? And then this Grand Moff Tarkin one, which I feel like they did a little better with because they found old footage in Lucas's vault. And they took all that footage to try to recreate it. But like the mouth still looks like a weird puppet. Like, it's real dumb.
It looks like that animated Clone Wars series that ran on Cartoon Network. They just like cut to that for Grand Moff Tarkin and then back to real people.
They just should have kept him more in the dark, like just lighting wise.
Just don't put him in the movie.
That's true.
Who cares?
Or even if he's just kind of like just turned around.
Yeah.
And then you're like, he like doesn't let him like talk to him. Like he's like so disrespectful he doesn't even turn around and talk to whatever the guy with the white cape is. So
yeah, you could just make that guy die at the end and like you do the one off with Leia, which looked terrible because they should have zoomed in that close on her
she
face.
Looked shiny. She looked real shiny.
Yeah.
Why? Why did she look shiny?
She just got out of an oil bath. Like
That's fine. I do that once in a while too. It's okay.
Just write around it. Just, hey, the white-haired or the white-caped guy is in charge of the Death Star. Oh, he died. Now it's Grand Moff Tarkin taking over afterwards.
Exactly.
We don't need to see horrible monster puppet.
Or you can, with the Princess Leia one, just shoot her. For most of the part, they shot her from behind, which was
which works. We know who it is. White dress, bun hair. We get it.
We understand. We know it's her. We know what's gonna happen next. And I do find that last sequence, I feel like, is the reason why I'd watch it at least one more time. I find that point to be very interesting.
So they raised a good point in the Red Letter media review of it, though. Like, I thought that scene of Darth Vader just like murder killing everybody was pretty sweet. But you're right. It was blocked. Like, the scene was shot like you're supposed to think this guy is a badass. Like, look at him go. Isn't that crazy? But like, if you've never seen the original Star Wars, you're like, why is this weird villain who made a bad pun and was in the movie for 2 seconds all of a sudden be shot like he's a badass? Like,
exactly.
He's like murdering the people that are supposed to be our heroes. It's not like shot like this is terrifying or horrible. It's like, yeah! And he's just like murdering the people that are on the side of the people we were just rooting for.
When I was watching it, all in my head I could hear was Andrew WK's Party Hard just over and over. Party. Just him just stabbing. And it was like a Hotline Miami like room.
Yeah.
Like everyone just dies. It's fine. Holy shit. Yeah, I like that sequence, though. I thought it was something that I didn't expect. I heard the Darth Vader thing was going to be a thing. They're like, oh, he's in it. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, it's just, once again, clapping because I know Star Wars and fan service and fan service. AT-ATs. But I thought that was really cool. I would probably, it's like how I watch 300. I just skip all the dumb dialogue because it's not good. And I get to the action parts because I think those are pretty solidly made. I'll probably just cut it up myself and just watch the highlight reel or just find it on YouTube because that's basically what they do now. So
you only lose like 20 minutes of that movie if you do that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. That's okay. Oh, well, we talked a lot about problems. So let's talk about happy endings.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Sure.
This is the first one of the year, so I feel like since I'm in your home, you should be the one to get it. So I'm going to toss this over to you. We're getting low. I've been talking to James about it, and I said once you oh, that toss is so good. I said once you feel a little better, you should write some more. Well, that was for me.
A little better, meaning his toe.
Yeah, I feel like a toe is going to be one of them. That's basically what I'm implying.
When you wake up with a broken toe.
Yeah. All right, what's this one?
That stupid gorilla.
That's too.
This is actually.
He hates Harambee.
Oh.
Every episode of this podcast, we learn a little more about James and how his thought process works and his opinions.
Harambee was one of my favorite jokes of 2016.
Oh God! Did you get the Kickstarter shot glasses?
No.
Oh, did you know
No.
what the tagline
I don't like
was?
it that much. What's the tagline?
It was there are shot glasses with his face on it.
Is it Harambee took a shot for us, so let's take a shot for Harambee?
You nailed it.
Yep.
Yep. That Kickstarter flourished beyond comprehension. I know he doesn't like Harambee, but I mean, it was what it was. It was.
I mean, it was tragic. Like, it sucks that gorilla died, but it's also something that I loved. It was like the joke that 2016 was a garbage year, and it started with that stupid gorilla. It's like, we didn't know that, it was called Gorilla Glue because Harambee was the gorilla that held this country together.
So many great jokes.
Yeah.
So many great jokes. I don't understand how this could be a bad thing at the least bit. But it definitely, in a more serious tone, it definitely made the Cincinnati Zoo really look at its security measures and maybe rethink how they let things just kind of slide at a zoo. Because I don't know if you've been in a zoo. You can get to most animals in a zoo.
Yeah.
But you can also flick off a bunch of animals and they can't do shit. And that's why I like going to the zoo.
And the thing that they can't do is comprehend what flipping them off means.
Shut up. It's for me. It's
but
for
like,
me,
okay, yeah,
not them.
that sucks that the zoo security was like that, but like, where's personal responsibility?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. You could go jump in front of if there's like a street next to my house, I could go lay down in front of a car.
That's kind of where houses are.
Yeah.
By streets.
No, but I could just go lay down in front of a car and kill myself. Like,
That's true. That'd be,
yeah, I guess the
that'd
zoo's
be
a little
easy.
different because there's not like tigers and giant gorillas outside my
God,
place.
I wouldn't leave your house if there were tigers outside. I can't run that fast. No. Okay, well, Harambee is not a stupid gorilla, James. I don't know if you listen. You still haven't told me if you listen to this podcast yet. I just tell them that we pull these problems. So, God, that's wonderful. Well, would you like to close with anything? I know it's a new year, so I'm going to ask if you still have plugs.
I don't have anything to plug.
That's wonderful. All right. Well, as always, my stuff is all Mayor Wertz stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Music video, music, comedy podcasts, and all that jazz. All right. Once again, this has been Plucking Petals with James and Kyle. As always, I am Kyle.
And I couldn't think of anything to say at this part.
Happy 2017, folks.